call speaker, and I'm going to mute myself. Nick, you take it away, pal.
You don't understand English, do you? That's one of the few things I remember my kindergarten teacher saying to me. My kindergarten teacher, Mrs. Karen, told my mother, I think Nicholas might have a learning disability. And my mom said, no, I'm not putting my kid in a special education program. If he needs extra help, I'll help him. And oh boy, need help I did, particularly with writing assignments, because those were so open-ended. I never knew where to begin with those. So in first grade, for science class, I had to write a report about sharks. My mom dictated it to me, but it didn't stop there. In third grade, we had a weekly assignment for spelling class where we had to choose 5 of the 10 vocabulary words and write a paragraph containing all of them. And to me, this was just so bewildering. Like, what? How am I supposed to know which 5 words to choose? Should I just take the first 5? And then what order should I put them in? How do I know where in the paragraph they should go? So should I just write them all in individual sentences and then put them together and hope it still makes sense? So after staring at the page for about an hour, my mom decided to just do it for me, and she dictated it to me. But still, I kept trying. Going into 4th grade, for summer reading, I had to write a book report. Here's an excerpt from my book report on Cam Jansen and the chocolate fudge mystery. There was a woman wearing sunglasses and holding an umbrella, and it wasn't even raining. There was a cat who got a loaf of bread. They heard a sound, jingle, jingle. So these were all just random sentences from the book that I happened to remember. It made no sense. So I didn't really have the ability to follow a story. So even when I tried, it wasn't good enough. So my mom had to dictate it for me. For 5th grade, Hispanic History Month, I wrote a biography on Carlos Castaneda, which my mom dictated to me. For 6th grade religion class, I wrote a report on the Dome of the Rock, which my mom dictated to me. And then for 6th grade reading class, my teacher, Mrs. Leach, told us we would have to read 1 book a month and then write a book report on it. And 1 book a month, like I knew that would be a lot. I don't think my mom would be able to help me with that all the time. But she did say that we could choose any book we wanted as long as she approved it. So for my first book, I chose Easy Programming with QBasic. Luckily, I already knew QBasic a bit because my brother taught it to me, and we would play around with it on the computer to make our own Mad Libs games. And so I ended up writing that book report all by myself. And even after that, I never needed my mom's help writing a paper again. I guess just what I needed was to be able to write about something that interested me. And last year, I lived with a roommate, Connor. He sometimes would need help writing things like an email to the landlord or his statement of purpose for his grad school application. And this time, I was the one there standing above him and dictating to him what to write.
I love it. Great job. Great job, Nick. Nick, bringing it. Nick, by the way, is Connor here? Is Connor in the watching the show?
No, he is not.
All right, that's all right. No problem. All right, I just wanted to check. That would have been a great callback. Hey, congratulations, Connor. But let's congratulate Nick one more time. Nick, everybody. Nick. Nick in Brooklyn, doing it right, doing it right. Nick, pick the next name out of that. I wonder who it could possibly be. The drama is, we still have